Hi, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, February 21st, and it's 7:55 a.m. here in Chicago. So there's a poll on Fight Hub TV, and they're asking who wins. And they have Tank on top, and it says Tank all day. And then on the bottom, it has Haney with like the muscle emoji. Now, me personally, I think that when you're doing polls like that, if you're going to say Tank all day, you need to say something like Haney, of course. He's not getting the fight for a reason. Like, give both, because you'll be surprised how people are influenced by just putting Tank all day instead of just putting Tank Davis. You know, they should have just put Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Or, again, if you're going to say Tank all day, say something like, Dev got this. But if you put Tank all day at the top and then the bottom you put Haney with some lame emoji, you'll be surprised how many people are influenced by you putting all day, you know. But anyway, that's not the point. With that being said, over 70,000 votes, and Tank is up 75% to 25% Haney. And I just checked it this morning. I think at one point it was 74 to 26 Haney. So Haney even lost some percentage. So right now, I mean, it's still going to change, but right now it's 75% Tank and 25% Haney. And even though I had already told you if that fight ever happened, you know, I'm rooting for Tank. But I would never pick Tank 3-1. Like, what is Haney? Shoe leather? 3-1? This is Devin Haney we're talking about. And the fact that it's 75 to 25 also tells me Tank ain't got nothing to worry about if he doesn't want to fight Haney. Because people don't care. People don't care. As long as there's a what if out there, or as long as they're able to say nobody's beating Tank between 130 to 140 or whatever, nobody cares that the fight's not happening. You know, that's my opinion. Like, Tank can look at that poll and think, oh, I'm good. I ain't even got to face him. They got me 75%, 25%. Similar with Canelo. And speaking of Canelo, that's another thing. As long as Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, Tank also feels he's safe not fighting Haney. Now, I will say I do think at this current time, Haney is big. He's big. I mean, we saw him in his last fight. But he wasn't always big compared to Tank, you know. And I know Tank has fought at 140, but I'm just talking about their sizes right now. Haney is big, you know, but he wasn't always big. Most of the time he wanted to fight Tank, he wasn't big. How's that, you know? And again, I'm more of a Tank fan, but I know he's the one who doesn't want the fight, you know? And I shouldn't even say doesn't want the fight. He's the one who was ducking Haney. I mean, just to put it cleanly, you know. But people don't care. They're hitting that poll button, Tank all day. Tank all day. I guess you can argue, what does Tank ducking have to do with who you think wins? It's fair to say that, I guess. Tank is very skilled. He's very powerful. The only thing that Tank usually does that is, like, to me, his bread and butter, that wouldn't work against Haney, is Tank building up his opponent's confidence and being more the hunted instead of the hunter in the early rounds. I don't think that would work with Haney. Which makes me think it might be a very boring fight in the first few rounds. Because Haney's not going to be chasing Tank and getting caught in a trap and like the other boxers do early. Well, Hector Hector Garcia didn't really do that, but he did kind of stay too accessible to Tank, you know. Haney ain't gonna play those games. So 3-1, really? 3-1, 75%? I'm thinking more 50-50. Or like, if you're a Tank fan, or you like Tank better, or you think his power will at some point, you know, be the ticket, maybe 60-40, 75%. Wow. Anyway, that's all. Tell me what you think about that result. And then another thing that's important, even though this is out of like 70-something thousand votes, like 73,000 votes, is it because, I don't know, is Fight Hub a very Tank-driven site? Like, is that a heavy Tank fan base? Because there are channels here where if they put that poll up, Haney's going to win 99.9999%. But they're not going to get 70,000 votes, though. So I don't know. Let me know if Fight Hub is a very pro-Tank channel, because that'll, again, make a huge difference. But that's all. Have a good day, everyone.